Stock Talk. This is your host, Scott. Hope you had a good day trading Friday. For the week, last week we did have a down week. That's the first down week we've had so far this year. So, doing pretty good for the year so far. 6.5% up, about 66% cash. So, that's good. We could actually, sell and sit on the sideline for the next year, but we're gonna ride it out. Like I said, got a lot of cash on the sideline, waiting for a pullback. Pullback has not happened yet, so we're trying to do some other things. We're buying the SH, which is short of the S&P, just in case the market does pull back. We're just added to that last week a little bit, so we're kind of planning for the reversal. We're not putting a lot of money in that SH, but we do have a little bit in there across all three accounts now. So, all right, so let's take a look at that portfolio and see how we did Friday, and we'll kind of talk about the coming week and how we're going to handle that. Okay, so let's go over to our portfolio. All right, so here's our portfolio from last Friday, and you can see there was a little green, little red uh, for that day. But let's go ahead and talk about our stocks here. Um, Big winner for the day was XSPA. XSPA has been doing pretty good here lately. And we did have a Novavax up a little bit. We're not holding any of that right now, but it was up a little bit. But SH did have a little green on it, so the market was down just a tad, and so that would be up, and that's what we expect there. Um, Coca-Cola, Coca-Cola was in the red as well, just barely. Did have a good day the day before, but did pull back a percent or so on Friday. Tilray did manage to close in the green. It kind of started out in the green for the day, as you can see over here at this chart, and then it dipped down and fought its way back. XSPA, let's take a look at that. Just because it has had a pretty good week, I think. Let's go ahead and take a 5-day look on that one real quick. You can see here the last couple of days, especially, it's been running up pretty good. And both days, I think we had some news about some of their facilities opening in these airports. So hopefully we'll see more and more of that. You can see the volumes looking pretty good as well. So any good news around these airport openings will probably make this one go up a little bit more. We're still down a good ways on that one yet, but we're going to hang on to it and see how it goes from there. All right, and Nikola, we did have a green day there. Uh, Fought its way all day to stay in the green, and so we like to see that. With Nikola is one of our main holdings right now, I think, as far as our size of holdings. Not that we've got a ton in it, but it's more than the others. And 5-day, you're looking at a pretty flat 5-day. Of course, it was up here and then it did fall down here, but not too bad. Not a bad 5-day chart there. Let's take a look at that month. The month we do have an upward trend. That's good to see. So hopefully that one will start coming back pretty soon too. Low volume though, very low volume. HTBX was down a couple of percent. Uh, that one actually was up there towards the end of the day, as you can see right here, and then it just dropped off right towards the end of the day. So XOM, that's our Exxon Mobil. Uh, I don't believe I'm holding any of that right now, but that one's had a red day, but I think it's been doing pretty good. Well, no, a 5-day, it's actually been down, so oil starting to get back some of those gains. But ExxonMobil is on an upward trend for the month. So if you're holding any of that, it's not a bad hold right now. U.S. Steel, this one has been drifting back a little bit since its little run. Uh, 5-day chart, you can see a little bit of downward trend there. 1-month chart. Let's see, we're up a little bit for the month, but you can see we did have a nice peak here, and it did pull down from there. Again, this is the area we're looking at to get in. If we start getting in on it, we might start right in this area here. So you're looking at 1675, 1650, somewhere around there. We may dabble in that one again. Okay, let's see here. We got ACB. ACB did do an offering the other day, so it did give back some more on that. Very near that offering price of $10.50. But the offering price was $10.50 plus a warrant, a warrant for half a share. So actually, that would be more than $10.50, but the market's not looking at it like that. They're looking at it like it's $10.50. So got to expect a $10.50 pullback. But the good thing about that is when they do those offerings, it kind of puts in a bottom sometimes. So $10.50 may be a bottom area. You did see a little bit below that Friday, but it's probably going to be done around there as far as the bottom goes. A lot of times that's what happens when they do those offerings. I'm not going to say it's going to happen, but it did look like it did kind of hold to that theory there on Friday. You can see it did get a little bit below it, but did end up closing above the $10.50. So watch for that $10.50 mark to be the bottom, and that's never a bad thing when you know where your bottom's at as well. So that's kind of the way our portfolio traded on Friday. As far as the futures go, we do have some green going on across the board here. So we might start the day out a little green in the morning. And let's see here. I think that's going to be it. But so for this week, we'll just be doing more of the same. Going to be watching that market, hoping that pullback comes in, pretty soon. Or we're going to have to start doing something besides just sitting on the sideline. That's the thing is, when you try to time the markets, and you got to be careful with that because you don't want to keep your money parked for too long. It needs to be working. So, and we got some working, if it does pull back, and we'll be ready if it does. But so that one there, SH we've got, and so it'll take a little bit of a pullback there to do anything with that. Other than that, myself, I don't plan on buying a whole lot. I'm going to sit on the sideline until I can see a little pullback. If it keeps going forward, then I may reassess that, especially if I'm not keeping up with what it's doing. So far, we're keeping up with that. We're up 6.5%. So it's not like we're losing money because I don't know if the market's up that high yet. But so that's what we're going to do. We're going to stay parked on the sideline, wait for a pullback. SH is the one we're watching right now. That's the pullback stock that we've got, the short stock. So under that, I think ACB would probably be our next best one, but we got a ways to go on that one as well. So, all right. Well, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. We got a new subscriber. Appreciate that, and we'll check back with you later in the week. Thanks. Bye.